Hey everybody, Ivan is here. So at Waffly, we're building the future of search, a vertical alternative to Perplexity AI, the one where users can create their own domain-specific data sets, ask a question against them, and get answers always linked directly to the source. I will start with a sort of a small personal story. I'm a father of 3 kids, and as you know, kids always ask a lot of questions, and soon enough, they will go directly to Google asking those questions. And, I'm a bit worried of the state of art today, because Google is, you know, trying to release new AI features, but they're publicly available, and everybody can find answers linked from random data from Reddit, for example. And I just did a presentation at BetterWorks, and I got one of my kids' question and just directly asked Perplexity, "Are aliens real?" And what I got as an answer based on an article from Politica and a conspiracy video from YouTube, like 60K views conspiracy video. So, at the days when everybody trying to scrape data from the web, and specifically Google and major tech are not reliable source, we're presenting a different approach, the one where users can create their own data sets, and you can think of Waffly as a single data layer where any user or company can store their own sets, and pretty much it's a very user-friendly way to extract data from any complex files, whether it's audio, video, or PDF files. So, and we build a feature where LLMs go directly to such data layer and ask question against the layer, but not the Google or any publicly available data they're not own. So pretty much, you can imagine that you can ask questions directly to Elon Musk, to Stephen Fry, Stephen Hawking, or Brian Johnson. And in terms of product, it's a content management product. So every file you upload to the platform, you see as a set of embeddings. And for every file, you can provide specific data mapping, data enrichment. And then you ask a question, or any of your users you share this data set to, you see all the questions in your set. So you can pretty much ask any part questions to the domain, like to Roman Yampolsky about AI safety, or to Brian Johnson about extended WRF. Is it actually worth it? So we're a team with experience in the industry. I spent my last 8 years building different products as a managing partner at the venture studio. My co-founder was a regional engineer from Meta PyTorch team. And our core plan to release a single API layers that can be accessible in the middle of the summer to every developer and every company. And we're envisioning Waffly that the free tier going to be accessible to everybody on the web, but the golden middle standard going to be a freemium with prosumers and enterprise users who need more larger sets with more files and better indexing. So we're pre-revenue, pre-launch, but we're 600 plus prosumer users and 10 major enterprise pilots. That's it. That's Waffly, future of search on the web. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Ivan. Elisa, you're up next. Question for Ivan.
Are you looking to basically aggregate different data sets that you can like custom aggregate those and custom curate your own? Or are folks who use this platform going to be creating their own data sources from scratch? I wasn't completely clear on whether it was more curating, aggregating, or creating new data sets. And then second is, could you talk a little bit more about the business model? I know you were touching on it at the end, but was wondering if this was going to be ad funded the way search typically is down the road, or if it's all going to be subscription model.
Hey, that's 2 questions right there. Go ahead, Ivan.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much, Elisa. Perfect questions. So for the first one, it's pretty much both. So we give users extract tools so they can create their own data sets based on publicly available data, like from Reddit or Twitter, but we link directly to the source. So we always see, okay, this answer has been answered by someone on Reddit, and users don't own this data. But the second approach, they can create their own sets. If you're like a YouTuber, you create YouTube videos, you can just provide the link to your own YouTube channel, and for those data sets, you can actually earn money directly by paid API or providing paid access by like invite emails invite. Sorry. So it's pretty much the idea that users who actually own the data, whether it's prosumers or companies, they can decide for themselves what kind of access they want. And if it's a paid access, that's a direct way to monetize those data sets. And obviously, if you own the data set, you can also provide a different rankings. So, for example, you own a data set around some car manufacturing or some cars in general, and you can provide some paid slots for some partners to just get like advertised answers in your data sets. And our approach, that future research, is the collaborative one, and that's directly linked to the business model. We see this as a framework, as a Miro, and we have investors from Miro as well, where you have different data sets. Some could be free, some could be paid, some could be public or private. So that's it.